So every chance I got this past week, I was mining a lot of resources. And I mean a lot of different types of resources. I wanted this build to be amazing. I've been working at it, just gathering the resources alone all week in the super flat to get us everything we needed. And all of this is for maybe one day we'll have a place that we can actually call our base. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our super flat world. I am Mr. Saturday. I hope you are having a beautiful, wonderful day. My day is going fantastic. And before we get started building here on our new base, I kind of want to introduce something that I just recently thought of. And that is, from now on, in each episode that passes, right, I'm going to pick one commenter to get their own armor stand and head in my world. And I think that'd be pretty cool to have you guys kind of like hanging around and chilling out in the base. I'll have to move these guys to the base once we get it built, but because it's a special occasion and it's being the first time that I'm doing this, I decided to pick 3 comments from the last video, or commenters, and put them in the world. So we have Cool Guy, which you're going to be a slime. Sleepy Dog. You know, I want a dog head, but I could not find one to save my life. So you are going to be a shulker for right now until I can find a dog head to replace yours with. And Spoon Muppet. You know why I chose this head. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started the building. This is the special thing that I want to show y'all. And yes, all of them are going to be in enchanted diamond armor. We go, you know, I go in city raiding a lot. And on top of that, my villagers sell enchanted diamond armor. So I will always be able to put everybody in the nice blue shiny. We might do some like kind of special thing for people to get netherite armor instead. Because I think that'd be pretty cool too to have some in netherite. But here we go, right into the building. Now, I stockpiled as much resources as that's my redstone chest, my bad. I stockpiled as much resources as I can. A lot of it, this was the hard part, especially mangrove trees. Those guys are so annoying to chop down. But I needed a lot for this next build, you know? Plus I kept these stems around. I guess you could do kind of cool stuff with them, but how I've been using them as... It's as a poor man's scaffolding, right? I don't have the stuff to make scaffolding, but they go up and they chop down pretty quick. So I got them around for that. Where were we at in this box? In the last box, I have a few of these blocks. I kind of want to use them in something, but I don't know what entirely yet, but they will get used. Now, where we're going to start building our base is actually pretty cool. We are going to be transforming the end dungeon to be our base. I want to include the end portal right as the main room. Have I got one of those on me? I do indeed, so we can go ahead and take off. Oh good, I already got a crafting table here, so really all I got to do is this. Probably just going to set it right on top. These will definitely move. But I want to include this guy, right? I want this to be some kind of main feature in the room. And we are going to actually try to figure out what we're going to do together, because I don't have an exact build planned out. So here we go. We're going to grab a couple of these blocks. I know we're definitely getting rid of this room, right? I think I want the floor itself to be right here. I don't think I want it to be down there or have, you know, some weirdness going on. I want the floor to be right here. That way we could place a slab and walk right into our portal if we wanted to. The actual room itself, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7. Let's go 7 in all directions. Now that we have gone 7 in all directions, I think I'm going to go ahead and dig this whole room out. Like, get rid of everything. Maybe, except maybe the floor so I don't fall to my death. and get a better view of what we're working with. So now that we've got the walls torn out, at least to about where the new floor level is going to be, we can kind of see how much we're working with and how big our 7 in each direction goes, right? Now, this base is going to be built a little bit different. A lot of people build their bases the outside of it first and then decorate the inside. Well, in our special case, we're going to build the inside first and then decorate the outside once all of the insides are built. So we're going to start with the portal room, and then we're going to move on to the next room, and then so on and so forth. And then once we have all of our rooms kind of mapped out and interiors built, we're going to turn around and build the outside. So this might take a while. We won't get all the rooms done, but we will definitely get as many rooms as we can did. Okay, I think I came up with a floor that I really like. Yeah, it's kind of got like these teal pathways and like this really cool, I was thinking like this is like a fancy carpet, right? That just has like a really cool design on it. So you got these walkways, right? The wooden ones, and then you got the rugs off to the sides. And it's weird how well this color scheme is coming together so far. Like it kind of pops, like the teals and the blues and the greens, they kind of pop compared to the reds and the darker reds all around. And speaking of darker reds, I think that's what we're going to use on the roof. So we're going to try our best to come up with some kind of roof. I might have to use this in stone just a little bit in it as well. But we're going to come up with, I'm thinking, not quite dome, but dome-ish, right? We'll have to see. Now, I got a little bit of this ceiling in, and it just looks amazing. I love how this is turning out so far. I love that we have the mixture of the dark red purples with the reds and the, you know, all the nice colors. I like them all. I went ahead and put a few bits of lighting in. We do have some shroom lights next to the portal to give it a little bit more light. I know it produces light, but I don't think it produced enough. And in each one of these corners is more light. We're gonna hide them with bushes and whatnot and decorate this area. But that's kind of like the next step we're gonna go into, is just getting some decorations laid down. Now, there is a big hole in the ceiling, and I don't know if I want to leave that because a skylight could be cool, or should I cover it up? I want to let you guys decide down in the comments below whether or not I should cover that up. But I'm thinking like a really cool skylight down into it would be awesome. Now, for some of the decorations, I wanted to do like these cool little tables, and dark oak might be too dark. I would try spruce, but I don't have any spruce wood at the moment. But I want like some of these tables around the edges, and the purpose of these tables is to hold up maybe some items that we've gotten that are special to us or anything of that nature, because I have ideas to put banners and all different kind of cool stuff in here, but we're going to try starting out just with the bushes and the tables and see what we could do from there. Now, this is not fully decorated, but this is a pretty good start. I'm waiting to get some more stuff, like I need clay for flower pots and stuff like that, and I want to put like little knickknacks on some of the tables. But one of the main things I want to put on these tables too is some of the armor stands. Now, this is not the only place the armor stands are going to go, but it's one of the main areas. I kind of want to have these in like hallways and stuff, or in like really big rooms that don't have much going on for it. Like, you know, this room, the only thing that it has going for it is, well, the end portal. So this makes like a really good spot to put some of these item frames up. So, not item frames, but armor stands. So we have everybody's armor stand here, fully enchanted diamond. looking nice and neat. And then over here we have some of our knickknacks. This will probably be the one table that doesn't get used for armor stands. I'm not too sure if I'll keep it here or not, but I like the way it looks now. And it's just some of our like knickknacks that we've had throughout the world. Like the dragon head I got from the actual dragon, thanks to the head drops. The dragon egg, the sword I killed the dragon with, our first diamond, our first shield with that pattern on it, our first set of wings that are almost broke. And then I went ahead and put our first banner pattern before I had black dye kind of hanging over it, which I think looks really good. Now, like I said, this room is not fully done decorated, but it's done to the point where I can move on to the next room while I'm waiting to get some of these other things. Because, you know, like with Spoon Muppet here, I would like to put things like item frame with like a piece of redstone or something, and then like a flower, or, you know, just decorate them with little bits and stuff, maybe some books. But we'll get there, because the next room I kind of want to work on is the Nether portal room. I don't want to use the Nether portal way down there forever. I want a new Nether portal room that makes it easier to get back and forth to our base. So we're gonna try to figure that out. Okay, this is what I have designed so far. I want this hallway to be a bit shorter, so when we come out of the Nether portal, we don't have far to go to the end portal if we have to. So I want it to be like kind of close by. I might make something off that way just to kind of mirror it a little bit better, or we could just not do anything with this part of the hallway. But either way, it's got to kind of line up with the door, and the door itself is a tad bit wider than the design. So we'll have to, if we don't do a hallway this way, we'll have to design something cool here that makes up for the size of this doorway. But yeah, I'm thinking we stick to the whole themed room idea, right? So in this room, we're gonna try to go a bit like more Nether theme, and not make it blend in as much to our in room. I know our in room uses a lot of the Nether blocks, right? Like we have you know, all over the floor and ceiling. So I'll try to play around with it. Maybe we'll make it look like a bastion or something, or I'll figure out something cool that could go in there. Okay, so far we have the Nether portal room mostly complete. I wanted to go for a different level because I don't want the whole base to feel like it's on the same level and flat. So when we get in here, we actually come down to the Nether portal. I don't know how I feel about this cave or these stairs yet. I'm still kind of working on these. But I wanted the cave to feel like it would be something you find in the Nether, right? Just like a big hole with a Nether portal in it. I think I accomplished that. I'm not too sure. We don't have anything on the shelves yet, but we will decorate those over time with like different armor stands and stuff. I want to create a negative version of these banners right here. So, you know, these banners but opposite colors to kind of fill in the walls, maybe? I don't know, it seems a little expensive on the dyes. I don't have like a lot of flowery dyes that kind of mess around with that yet. Might have to mess around with a test world to see what colors I would actually need to be looking out for. I went a bit darker on the lower levels, right? We used some of the nether brick with the black stone, and I think that turned out pretty good. At night, this looks cool. Like, it looks really cool. I wanted to use lava for some of the lighting, but then I realized it wasn't lighting up a whole lot, and I was having to beat creepers out of here every time I would come back in here. So we keep the lava, but it didn't work as planned, I guess. We don't have a roof yet. I'm thinking a similar roof, but not the same roof as that. So it'll have a roof kind of similar, but not quite, because this room is actually more square than it is round. And here we'll take a look on the outside. Excuse the mess, but building in survival, you know, you're gonna have like a bit of messy parts everywhere, right? All over. And I tried spawn proofing as much as I could on some of the top bits. Like, I went and added slabs and little torches. We are going to build something around this though. So once the base is complete with every room, we're going to build one massive structure around it to kind of tie it all in. But I still want to make sure I remember to spawn proof certain areas and everything like that. Like, I might need to put something there on top, like some slabs or something. But yeah, I'm really liking this room. Next, I'm going to try to figure out a roof. We'll see how well that goes. And a couple of hours later, we have it. It took me forever to work out this roof. I didn't want it to burn. So I have fire tick turned on. And I did not want to use some kind of wood type to burn the, to burn the roof. The same reason why we chose these as the stairs. I didn't want it to blend in. Like, I could have went and farmed more quartz and had it white like the walls, but I felt like that was too, like, it blended in too much. It was like too much of the same color. So I decided to go with the red nether brick, which it took even longer. I'm not proud of that, but we did. Once I had the roof up, it was very dark, so I decided to go with these very busted up chandeliers, right? That would be kind of nether themed, and it just brings the whole room together. It just looks amazing. I love the way this room came out. So far, I think it's one of my favorite rooms. Just the room itself. I'm still not too sure about these stairs, and I'm still not too sure about this hill. I think they look okay, especially with like the roof and stuff in and all of the cool lighting. But let me know what you guys think. I'm not 100% sure if I should keep these two and kind of do something else with them and redo this part. But just look how amazing all of that looks. It's spooky in here. It's kind of creepy. When we have all the armor stands up with everybody, it's going to look amazing. I mean, even coming out of the stairs, that's just a whole nother feel coming out of the portal, right? We'll warp out of here, and you have like this platform that you have to go up that's nether themed, and it just transforms this room. I love it. The only thing I gotta work out now is some kind of design for the hallway. I was stumped on this. This is the reason why this part has been skipped and I've just been walking on this. is because I'm actually stumped on how I want to work my hallways out. I want them to be different and not blend into the rooms. Like, I could have just kept going with the end stone, right? And had like an end stone colored base. But I don't want to do that. I want them to be something different. And I'm thinking stone brick and maybe something else for the wall patterns, right? I've been trying to do this, right? Where they're different. Even in here, the wood is like the logs, but sideways, but there's planks down there to kind of break them up. Those are a bit harder to see because of the tables, but I want to keep that theme going on where it's kind of separated. It's more classy. It looks like it belongs. I could retexture this, you know, a little bit, maybe add some smooth quartz in there to kind of get rid of it feeling so bricky. But yeah, I'm just loving the way this is feeling at the moment. That's all I got time for in today's episode, unfortunately. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. And if you got any comments, let me know. I will be picking a random comment. It doesn't have to be the top comment. It's just a random comment to add to the armor stand and heads. Your name will be added to the base and it will look all cool and everything. Be fully diamond enchant. Like I said, I might come up with something special for, you know, getting full netherite. But yeah, if you got any suggestions on what to do for the hallways, let me know. That'd be great too. I want to implement some of y'all's stuff into this build as well. We'll build a mega base together. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.